Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Metz, and we're talking today about how to survive the holidays. Here's a couple of tips for how to handle going to the grocery store. One of my first suggestions is to make sure that you don't go to the grocery store hungry. But it's also very important to stick to the aisles that have healthy things on them. My weakness is for chocolate and crunchy stuff and salty things like pretzels, and so I stay out of those aisles. If I pass the aisle, there's a good chance one of those items might end up in my cart. So I try to stick to the produce department, to the meat section, to the fish department, and spin my way through the aisles as quickly as possible without deviating. And the other thing that I really try to do is I do not take food from the sample folks in the supermarket or in Costco. So there's a lot of controversy in the media about GMO foods, genetically modified organisms, processed foods. I try to stay away from those foods. It's not the GMO aspect of things that really turn me away. It's that I'd prefer not to eat things that come out of a package. So I try to get natural foods, meats, fish, vegetables, fruit, nuts, and that keeps me pretty healthy. Purchasing unhealthy foods for family members is actually derailing their health just as much as it is mine. So having unhealthy foods in the house for other members of the family, I'm going to end up eating those, and they're not healthy for the rest of the people in the household. So it's better off not to have them at all. I actually spoke to a patient in the office yesterday, and he was talking about buying those little Ben & Jerry's samplers, and he said, I buy them for my wife, but I end up having one periodically as well. And I said to him, John, really, you're sabotaging yourself just as much as your wife. It's not healthy for either of you to be consuming that high caloric sugar load, especially late at night. So just be better off not purchasing them. If you want to have a treat, maybe when you go out to dinner once every couple of weeks, have a dessert that you split with your spouse rather than having the stuff in the household. I actually just spoke to one of my patients in clinic yesterday about this. We were talking about every time we have a craving for a salty, crunchy, carbohydrate, chocolatey type food, to send each other a text on Facebook using the Facebook messaging system. And I actually used it last night because I had a craving for this Cliff Bar filled with chocolate hazelnut butter, which is bariatric kryptonite for me. And I put it on Facebook, hey, I'm having a craving, somebody talk me down. It's actually quite helpful. Unfortunately, I ended up eating one this morning, but I'm working on it.